All right, let's go ahead and get started. So we're live out there on YouTube, and we got the World Cup in the background. I think did it? It looks like it expired. Maybe the game's over. Who won the game? Who won? Who won the? Oh, really? All right, good deal, good deal. You guys are mad at me because I don't know that, huh? Well, I had two important phone calls to make, and I apologize. But I'm back, and we have a few minutes here before Jerome decides to come into play. But what is important going into this? We are going to minimize this. We are going to come over to the same chart that I created for you guys, and as you can see, one says hawkish Jerome and the other one says dovish Jerome. So these are supply and demand zones. Notice that where price is today. I can't tell you how many people have been speculating all over the place, but they're wrong, right? They're just wrong over and over and over. They find themselves just kind of hanging out in this zone. And guess what? It is what it is. You know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Is that what people say? It is what it is. So what are we looking for? Probably a quick spike into the cloud and then down into 39.25. That is possible. Okay, definitely possible here. And I missed my HD trim, but it sounds like some of you guys got it. So congratulations. All right, we're on the volume on the 23 December 325 calls. Your trim should have been at 490. Um, and I'm trying to get mine as well. So what do you guys think? What are we going to do? Future traders, try some micros on this, okay? Future traders, what are we going to do? I would prefer to go long in here, okay? And go short if for some reason I don't really like shorting a bullish push unless we start to see the dark blue bars on the TTM squeeze, okay? So we're going to come up here and we're going to go into a 5 minute. Okay. So I'm actually going to change this to 5 minutes like this. We got a trim on our J and J too. So that was not a bad trade. All right. So let's take this into 5 minutes and check it out. Just like this. Okay. Here's our levels to the downside and upside. So it's not as pretty. Again, I took a 4 hour chart and I'm looking at it from a 5 minute perspective. And what I want to see and what I want to pay attention to is the TTM squeeze if we hit one of these zones, okay? If we hit one of these zones. Um, yeah. All right. So we're going to put this on a 4 hour. Should we play some music? This demand zone keeps working over and over. Should we play some push it? I don't know. I've been here many, many times, folks. A couple things that I want to show you that have been working amazing. And if you're at Trendy Trading, some of the things that are impressive, right, are not only the zones that we draw, but the methodology behind what we do. So we know commit to the candle. This is a 4 hour candle. Committing to the candle shows you that every time it's kind of broke down below here, and I'm pretty sure that majority of traders try to short right there because technically they're looking at this trend line and they're like, yep, it broke. But notice if you commit to the candle, it's not closing underneath here. Now, I do believe if we get a big move going into FOMC here, or not FOMC, into Jerome, then we could definitely break it and smack that zone to the downside, okay? Now, our job as supply and demand traders is really, I don't want to speculate. I don't care if you speculate. It's up to you. Speculation would be, hey, I think it's going to that bottom box, so I'm going to buy puts for that box. Remember, guys, in the SPY, if we were to hit 39.25, we're at 39.55. That's only about, 25 points. Okay. 25 points is only $2.50 in the SPY. All right. And then we could see a really big bounce from there. Also, if it hit the back of the box at 38.94, that's about 55 points. It's about $5.50. We are already prepared for a hedge just in case we come down here. So for you folks who are hedging and you have those butterflies, those same butterflies that I have, this is a good time to go ahead and put your closing orders in. Okay. So we got in around 35 cents or so. All right. Where do you want to trim? Okay. You don't want to be doing this stuff when the action hits. You want to already have these in. So let's go ahead and put those in. You got to figure out where you want to put them, right? Everybody, you got that? Okay. All right. You already put your exits in. Good. Again, this is just a hedge. If it doesn't work, who cares? All right. If it does work, awesome. But don't be the person that I didn't put in your order. It gets down there and then it swings so fast you're chasing it. Okay, so go ahead and put some orders in. Okay, nothing wrong with that. So I'm putting those in right now. Okay, and let's see. Then for upside moves, J&J, we're still up on that as well. Go ahead and put an order in. Okay. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. So I got orders in for J&J. How about Apple? These are all just like small risks with huge returns. All right, if we're right. We got to put in orders. Okay. Technically speaking, okay. Yeah, and I do. I have all my exits in there. Not for Apple. I'm keeping it kind of loose. Um, and then HD, what do we want to do here? I've heard most of you guys, you closed out at 490, made some money. So that's good. I may close as well. I'm kind of up in the air with this one. What do you guys think? Let me get a poll real quick. Do we close out HD or do we hold? I mean, right now you've already made $50 a contract. Half of you guys are probably like, I didn't take that trade. Hell no. Not into Jerome speaking. Yeah, it's all good. All right, so again, let's go over the plan. If you have hedges, guys, right now, if you guys have hedges, put your prices in. Don't worry about other people's prices. If you got in at 30 cents, put one in for 50 cents. Put one in for 70 cents. Put one in for $1. Just try to get your trims in if we get a pullback, okay? Now, what about to the upside? What if we get a quick spike to the upside? You better have your trims in, okay? So for me, right, I bought back the body. I bought back the body of game, okay? When I bought those back, they were going for 30 cents. They're now going for 37 cents. You see how that works? Okay. So let's put in some cells. What did we originally pay for it? Okay. So I'm going to put some cells in on those calls. All right. All right. And let's see here. Trendy alerts. Boom. And here we go. Let's go, baby. We got 2 minutes to go. Who's got the popcorn? We just made money. Just made some money. We actually made, yeah, $50 contract there. Give me 1 second. He's supposed to speak, right? In like 1 minute? I gotta grab my coffee. I'll be right back. All right, so far, immediate support holding. Notice that we pushed into the cloud here. Notice that we pushed into the cloud. All right, cloud is resistance still otherwise. If you're thinking about puts, they're down here at 39.25. Right there, cloud rejection. See what happens. We don't need that stupid trend line. Let's go 40.32. Speak to me. Look at HD go, guys. Look at HD go. Holy smokes. One second. Good job, Melissa. Look at my Google. Look at my Google. Guys, we added yesterday at 30 cents, man. Woot. Woody hoo. I need to check something. I don't think this is first in, first out. Google's up $2.20. Shut the front door. What's that? Yes, please. Thank you. All right, hit the cloud so far, not doing a whole lot. Okay, cool. Does you want to go to that Italian restaurant? That would be cool if we could make reservations there. Let's go, baby. Give me something pretty. Let's break over that cloud. Let's go. Say something silly. Let's go back to game. Remember when I bought back the short side, contracts were sitting at 30 cents. They're now sitting at 40. Okay. Trimming some of those. Let's see if we can get some runners. See if we can get these to like 80 cents or a buck. That would be nice. Guys, we are not safe yet on the call side, so bring those stops up and have fun. But we're not safe yet until we can start to hold over 39.93. Right now, what you're seeing is an edge-to-edge trade. Boom, buying the lower edge, shorting the upper edge. We're kind of stuck here. Let's see what happens. Now, if you went into any sort of hedge trade at a low cost, that's what's awesome about spreads. You can buy back one of the sides, and now you have yourself, you could be like just, straight up on the put side for pennies. And if things turn around, guess what? HD, in order for it to really like start to cause some pain and look good, needs about 316 and a quarter. SK Clark. How we doing over here? Give me 1 second. All right, guys, trying to break this cloud. Let's see what happens. Can you guys hear me? It's time for some DJ time. Oh, yeah, I had to. Right into the edge right there. Right into the edge. So now I want to be looking at, woo, look at HD. Look at Home Depot. It's like a it's like a match made in heaven. And if you took the Trinity plan for FDX, you're making crazy money as well. FDX, HD, it's absolutely bonkers, right? Don't worry. All you need is news. That's it. Victor, it's awesome, man. Notice how the edge now is resistance. We hit a supply zone. This is an inside and down. Let me go over here and check my HD position. 1 second. If for some reason we actually hit the gap fill up here, it would take a little something more. If we hit the gap fill, this is where I'll sell that HD. Okay. Let's go. I think HD could push to 318. Bum, 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 bum. All right, game. We bought back when they were 30 cents. They're going for 50 cents, folks. Remember, what did you pay, right? So if you followed me on those, you paid. Let's see. Where are we? 30 cents. You paid 30 cents. All right. So you're already making money. Literally. You sell these right now, you're making $47 a contract. Man, let's go. All right. I am closed. All right. Closed. Okay, now what I'm going to start doing is I want to look at Apple hedge. Okay. I'm going to buy back the short side. What's going on here? Okay. Just in case they do something tricky. Okay. And let me take a picture of this and stick it in the alerts so you guys understand. These, what happens, Okay. Okay, and I bought those back when price was at 18 cents, 18 by 19, okay? So the idea here is if we could start flipping these out and making money for doubles. We'll see. I mean, I don't really care because I'm net long, you know? It's more of a hedge play. So just know. Google, so impressive here. Trying to get fills at 50 cents. I noticed yesterday when I trimmed that one Google, it didn't make any sense to me. Because it's supposed to be first in, first out. Or did I do first in, first out? All right, so we're pulling back there. So I have sales now in for those Apple puts at 40 cents. We'll see if we can get down there though. Let's see over here. I mean, SPY's up only $2.60. That's some pretty weak action, man, if you ask me. I'm going to keep the butterflies on SPY for tomorrow. Nothing to do there. So far, Edge is working. Yeah, I'm mute St. Neil here. Give me 1 second, guys. Hey, what's up? Can you hear me? So I'm not sure if you wanted me to show my screen or not, so I'm not showing my screen. But you guys do have the chart that I pushed out this morning. So to talk over that chart really quick. So the whole entire morning and yesterday, we came into that demand zone, and that's what that mid box is. Okay, so from 39.68 to 39.50. This is a 4-hour chart. And so I have this big thing that we talk about. It's called commitment to the candle. So always know that like if I share a chart with you and it's a 5 minute, then I'm commitment, the commitment should be on that 5 minute candle. So I don't make any decisions unless the candle itself closes over a level or under the level in most circumstances. Okay, most. I will break those rules sometimes. Today, this chart that I'm sharing with you guys is on a 4 hour chart. Notice that we have not closed underneath that demand zone. Okay. So the entire time, what I'm looking at is to be long my portfolio, whether I'm in futures or not, folks. Just understand that I trade futures, options, equity. Okay. All of that. So the way that I'm looking at this is that I want to stay long until prices start to close on a 4 hour candle underneath that zone. Okay. Any questions about that? Now notice we're pushing up towards the edge. So I've written down there, it says edge, right? That's a trendy edge. Those edges are resistance until proven otherwise. So I'll go ahead and, okay, sure. Yeah, that might be easier. I could do that. I could share just really quick. Let's see. Oh yeah, you could do that right there. So you guys can see right there the edge, okay? At 3993, remember my indicators, if there's a line above, we call that supply. You may call it resistance, okay? But they are completely different from a trading floor perspective, okay? Resistance and supply and demand and so forth, but we don't need to get into that. Just look at it as being resistance until proven otherwise. So if you guys have been listening to me for a long time, then you will know one of my favorite things to do here is I want you to draw a Fibonacci from this chaotic candle, this candle that we're looking at right now. And I want you to find the 23.6 and the 38.2 of that candle. I bet you one of those numbers are going to line up with the cloud itself. Okay, so I'm going to give you those levels just really fast. Okay, and they do. They line up with that cloud that you're seeing there. So your support of this push, okay, your support of this push, we're going to use the 38.2. In order for bulls to sustain this rally, bids have to stay above 39.78. That's how I trade. If this, then that. So for me, instead of speculation, because guys, honestly, I've lost too many times over the past speculating. Speculating is very difficult. It's fun if you hit it, but the probability suggests that your speculation will most likely land you at a negative PL. Okay. So from here, I'm using Fibonacci and a chaotic candle, any kind of chaotic candle, whether it be a gap up, whether it be a Fed announcement, whether it's Jerome on the mic, if bids stay above the 38.2 and 23.6, it remains bullish for me. Okay. That's it. Plain and simple. All right. Now, when we're looking up and to the left, what's important, and just really quick, what I'm going to do is actually share my screen really fast, and then I'll jump off, guys, because I'm actually broadcasting like 4 different places right now. So I'm going to jump over here and show you this. Okay, just like that. So see, this is where I drew the fibs. Okay, so from the chaotic candle to the pivot, and let's fix that just a tad. Right about there. Okay. Notice we're holding that 23.6. Now we are on a 4 hour candle. So, you're probably asking me like, John, do you really want me to sit here and wait to see if we can close above that? The truth of the matter is for me, yes, I do. All right. Because too many people are focused on small moves, and those small moves will absolutely catch you off guard. Okay. So let's go back. Right here, we are at the 23.6. We're holding bid, but right now, if you notice, the inside and down formation, which is supply, is right here. Notice where we stopped. These are my favorite days, folks. I love recording these. I put them out on my YouTube. The reason why I do this is because I am here to show you proof of concept that you don't need news in order to trade. The Fed, announcements, all of this stuff is a catalyst that pushes price into preconditioned. You can find supply and demand before it happens. It's a very difficult transition for a lot of traders because you're actually taught the exact opposite. You're taught to wait for news and then try to react off of that news. But trying to react off of news, especially in this market, is absolutely difficult. Okay? So, guess what? These automated levels find these levels for me, and then we create our methodology around that. Let's go ahead and find the 38.2 right here. I'm going to take this off. All right. And as long as price can sustain above 39.79, I stay long minded. Does that make sense? So what do we do now that we come into a smaller time frame? You guys all know I love the PMZ. You go long above it, you go short below it. Okay? Check this out. I can't make this stuff up. Neil, I know you've looked at some of my stuff and went back and kind of back tested a few things here and there. I think I heard you say that a long time ago. Check this out, man. You go long above here. Your stops are placed underneath. Your results are the automated targets. Okay? See these automated targets? Again, that's the trendy edge. That's where we stalled. So what we have here in front of us is that we understand our risk. So when we take this trade, your risk is 4.5 and your reward is 3,994. Okay? Does that make sense to you? Well, if I'm executing at 39.76 and I'm getting out at 39.94, I would have to say 4 points of risk for about 15 to 18 points here. Yes, please sign me up. Okay? That's the idea from a risk and reward perspective. Now, where can we go? Again, this is the chart that I sent out to you guys this morning. This is where I expect prices to move. First, we have to chew through this 4-hour supply, and that is not easy. It takes a little bit of time, okay? So please understand that. So notice we're stalling here. Many people would take a catalyst and say something like, yeah, well, we're stalling because Jerome is like reading his notes, or he's picking his nose, or he's taking a drink of water, But the truth of the matter is supply and demand rule the market. We identify supply, it pushes into supply, it stalls, give it a little bit of time. If we start to bid over this formation, which is around 4,003, our next targets 4,011, 4,032, and again 39.79 is going to be your support. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. You guys can still hear me, right? Okay, cool. I'm all over the place. I'm broadcasting like so many different places. I'm trying to figure out where I am. HD at 567, folks. What is our other one? We're up 40% on our new HD. Let's go. So we need to bring those levels up. We're going to keep measuring. So from the chaotic candle into the pivot high, let's keep finding that 38.2. Now, the reason why I'm using a 38.2 opposed to the 23.6 is because I expect a lot of volatility. So I don't want to be too tight on this move. Next target's 4,011 here. HD is now 50%, folks, on those new HDs. Do you guys love when a plan comes together? Oh my. And the plan shall set you free. All right, guys, getting close to putting stops on. Should we still add to NVIDIA? Google is having its best day in a week. Hell yeah, Kathy. Sorry, not that's not the answer to your question. I know. I noticed on Google. Let's go. I'm trying to get filled right here. Stupid thing. This is crazy. Let's go, baby. Let's hit Dovish Jerome level. Hurry up. See, what a waste on hedges, you know? That's the thing about hedges. It was 2020 where I told myself I'd never buy a hedge again just because, our levels work so well. But somehow it always creeps into your portfolio. Boom! We got it. Got the first one. That is not accurate, though. I don't know what's going on there. Makes no sense at all. Need to go back and check this. All right, so these are just very small. This is what this looks like right here. Oh, wait, we're going to the dovish. Let's go, baby. All right, I need to check on FDX, folks. Me- 69 cents for good measurement, folks. And I'm out of all FDX. Google's up freaking almost $4. Can you believe it, Melissa? Did you see my message I just sent you? Okay, gotcha. Can you believe it? Yeah, yeah. Well, I think once we get to this gap fill, you know, I don't know what's going on with my percentage. This is not right. It can't be. From where I added into, let me see what this shows. Yeah, this is not right. I don't know why it's doing this. I'm gonna try one more. I'm gonna do this for test folks just to see what happens here. I'm just gonna sell one contract because something's not right. Yeah, that's not right. I'm actually up about 44%, and yeah, it's really strange. Why would it do that? I don't understand at all. Anybody have any idea? I did even amounts. What did we originally get in at? Like 70 cents? I would have to go back and see. Well, our cost basis now, guys, is 36 cents. Well, for me, anyways. Hey, seriously, I'm not making this up. Every time, these are good days for us, right? Knock on wood. Like when everybody else is like super fearful, it's my best day. Yeah, right? Who cares? He scares me. The cool thing is the edge now is the 38.2 of the ES move. Yeah. Now, take yourselves over to the monthly inside and up on the ES. And that's why I stay convicted on the upside so far this entire time. I was just sharing this with one of our members who said they expected the market to go down, and someone that I really respect. But look at the monthly. So, Brad, in the past, man, it would be okay. If I had 50 contracts and then I added 50 contracts, say I added at 70 cents, then I added 30 cents, my newest contracts that I sell, it would go off the percentage of the last ones that I added. And then, like, once I got all the way through those and say I got to my next tier that I first started, then it would have a percentage attached to that. That's how it's always been for me. Say that one more time. Sorry, I was sending someone. Oh yeah, that'd be awesome. What if we would have held those SPX I got you into yesterday? Anybody want to go over there and look how much those are worth today? That's what my small account should have. I should have been holding those bad boys, right? Jesus. Hey Ty, are you listening to me on audio? Let's see. Oh, hey, what's up, man? Nice to meet you. Yeah. Oh, I totally get it. So your yeah, your screenshot. Okay. No. Those are the it's a good question. So he was asking what the cloud was. So that's the cloud. That's an exponential moving cloud. It's a little bit more robust than it looks. That's how I always describe to people. So it's exponential movement in averages of 9, 13, 22, but behind it, there's a lot more behind it. If you pay attention to it, the EMAs are also basically woven in with the candles. So depending on crosses of the EMAs, your candles change colors. So we call these momentum candles, right? So green to white to red, red to white to green. I sent it to you. I sent it to you. Look above in our direct message. It says EMA cloud with signals. Do you see it? Okay. Did you get the scanner fixed? Okay, just let me know. Reach out. Yeah. Yeah, well, it's okay. It's okay. I think a lot of people will tell you here that it'll happen again. So, yeah, no problem. I love that. I love when a member just jumps on, takes control, right? It's good stuff. All right, we're almost there, guys. Then what do we do? Yeah, so the scanner, actually, what I should do is I need to record. I'll do that tonight, though. Mine? Yeah, I haven't even looked because I never see the percentage gain on the whole account because I have to be on my phone, I think. Um, yeah, so I don't log into it from my phone ever. It's just like and look at the net. Yeah, the net liquid. Yeah, it's definitely over the last 2 days doing really good, but I am a little depressed that I didn't hold. My plan yesterday was just to hold that SPX call. Let's just go ahead and you know poop and giggles really quick. See what that looks like. So we had which one did we have? Let's see, private account. Let's move up here. We had SP. This was expires today, right? When we bought this, November 30th. We had the 40/20 calls. We bought them at 3.5. You guys ready for this? We had today's expiration. Okay, 40/20 calls, 3.5. They're not that expensive. They're only going for 11. But I mean, seriously, that's not bad. I was thinking more like 20. That would have been nice. But still, for the small account, that's close to 10%, you know. All right, guys. So we're almost there. So this is where so look, guys, we made it to Dovish Jerome. This is where we need like a meme, Austin, where you show my chart and then doves fly out. This is what it sounds like a Prince song. That'd be kind of cool, man. Just saying. Give me another 200-point day. Wouldn't that be sick? Yeah. Look at HD, folks. Two plans in a row, man, that were just like amazing to show you guys how those bigger zones just let them play out. I mean, just absolutely crazy. Oh my. Oh my. Just look at it go. Ah, that was, yeah. Are you in anything? Let's see, give me 1 second here, guys. What's Baba doing during this shit? It's up 9. Well, I hit the $90 target. Meta went nuts. I got out a little early. Is that what you're saying? We took it earlier. How much is it up? Do I? Oh, nice. And Tesla. Look at Sam. Look at Sam. It's up 9. Look, I'm about to get my beer. You know what? We did very, very well, guys. At least we're not telling everybody to go short today. Let's see here. Nope. It's all bullshit. It's amazing how I think simplistic it is, but how hard it is for people to like get with it. Like, I don't know. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, so Martha, in the beginning, hopefully you're listening to me. I am net long, so those positions are really small. Small risk for big returns, meaning they're like making up, let's just say as a whole, my net long is 100%, right? Then I'm hedging with like 2% of that. But the return, if it were to pay me off, would take care of the positions that I had. So right now, I can't even see that they exist, to be honest with you. Like looking at my PL, I would never know, unless I open them, like, oh man, I'm down, right? It cuts away from my profits a little bit, but it shouldn't be to a point where you don't want to be $500 long on a name and then $500 short when my overall sentiment is long, right? So when I say that I am net long, that means the majority of my positions or the bulk of my money is in long positions. So just let the hedges be super small, all right? But I mean, from this point on, I'd be looking at ES. If ES breaks over the dovish zone and keeps going, I would just close them out. Or you can have them on there for, in case tomorrow is a complete. How many times have we done this where if he speaks or we have FOMC, that the next day is completely down? Isn't there like some sort of statistics there, right? I think they're pretty high. So again, up to you what you want to do there, but that's why I hate hedging. I really do. It's great when it works out, but goes totally against you, and it's like, that was dumb. You feel dumb. You're like, I should have just stayed long. And give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to see if I can make some money here on Sam. Hey, I appreciate that, Sean. Yeah. Gotcha. So I typically do if my here. So this particular position, how much did we pay for it? Like it was like 20 something cents, right? MVP, 20 something cents. Like I don't need a lot. Say if I'm holding, I think the return on that was like pretty big if it were to hit. I look at what's in my account. Okay? Let's say that these were 22 cents and they paid out $300 if I was right. If I have $900 in my account long, I would buy 3. That's it. Does that make sense? Did I explain that well? I don't know if I did. Somebody chime in. Okay. And usually, I mean, it shouldn't be much at all. Apple has some points to prove right here, and also ES has a point to prove right here. And I mean, okay, so the next thing is they're worth what, like 4 pennies? So sometimes out of sight, out of mind is great. So if you just sell, you're like, okay, cool. I don't want to look at it anymore. Let's see here. It's like that thing we always get, sometimes when you get like a troll out on Twitter. Why don't you ever post any losers? And I'm like, dude, we took 10 trades today, we won 8. Why do we need to talk about the losers? Right? Like we're going to lose. A mature trader knows that we're going to lose, right? In this case, oh my goodness, look at this Google trade. Absolutely insane here. Okay, I see what's going on. This thing is up $4.50. Holy hell. Okay, I see what's going on. So it was first in, first out, guys. That's what it was. Does that make sense on the Google? That makes sense. So my first ones were at whatever whatever price, and that's where the percentage was coming from. Sorry. So the remaining contracts are up over 102%. Make sense? Uh-oh. All right, that's what I was doing. Can somebody remind me who took Sam with me? I'm trying to find my damn trade in here. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for it. All right, so we're starting to get the inside and downs here. Beautiful hammer. We still cannot get over the weekly cloud. So that's what's going on there. But on the 4 hour, we're hitting all of our levels here. Gotta find. Okay, Google Trim. You did that today. Man, where is my Sam trade? I feel like I paid $1.60. Was that right, guys? Okay, got it. It's up $10 now. So this is where, yeah, we'll see what happens. The spreads are so wild. So we only need. I'm gonna put in some orders. Order field. See what happens. So what did Jerome say?